street 하면 번화가에 위치해 있다. 이런 말이 되겠습니다. 자, 몇 가지로 연습을 추가로 더 해보도록 할게요.
Let's start with that first one. They are normally near shopping malls or on busy streets. One more time. They are normally near shopping malls or on busy streets. 그 on busy streets 덩어리 표현을 가지고 다른 문장 한번 만들어 볼게요. 번화가에는 차량이 많다. 당연히 그렇죠. Because it's busy, right? So in English, there are a lot of cars on busy streets. There are a lot of cars on busy streets. Now, what about one last one? Here's a common thing that you can find on busy streets. Those big bookstores, right? 대형 서점도 번화가 있잖아요. So, large bookstores are on busy streets. Large bookstores are on busy streets.
Now, you see a lot of convenience stores on busy streets as well. You see a lot of things on busy streets.
Yep.
특히 이제 번화가에 있을 법한 것들에 대한 이야기를 해보면 되겠습니다. You know those street vendors?
Yes.
You see a lot of them on busy streets.
Well, they're not going to set up shop in some back alley,
No.
right?
You need a lot of traffic, foot
Exactly.
traffic, in order to do business. So they are on busy streets. Now, most of the downtown areas have busy streets, right? 사람 소통이 많거나 차량이 이렇게 많이 다녀도 busy street라고 얘기할 수도 있겠습니다. Okay? 자, 그래서 on 붙이면 되겠고요. 자, 그럼 오늘 이 문장들을 마지막으로 대화 속에서 쭉 한번 들어보실 텐데 가만히 듣지만 마시고요. 두 번씩 더 실제 등장인물을 생각하고 따라해보세요.
What are movie theaters like in Korea?
Most of them are multiplex theaters. Most of them are multiplex theaters. There are 3 major multiplex chains in Korea. They are normally near shopping malls or on busy streets. They are normally near shopping malls or on busy streets.
I see. Do they have 3D or 4D?
Yeah, most theaters these days have 3D, 4D, and IMAX. They have special seats for couples as well. They have special seats for couples as well.
Do you pick your seats before you go?
Yeah, in Korea it's always assigned seating. In Korea it's always assigned seating. You can pick your seats when you buy the tickets.
Really? That's convenient.
Uh-huh, that's become the norm now.
자, 오늘의 대화 내용도 저희가 잘 정리해서요. 우리말 해설과 함께 홈페이지에 올려드리겠습니다. 강의 교환 게시판 클릭해보면요. 일주일 단위 교환이 쭉 올라가 있으니까 출력해서 교재처럼 쓰시면 되겠습니다. All right, what's coming up next?
Well, moving on from that, we're going to probably hear a lot of the expressions we learned with Serena. She's going to talk to someone about movie theaters or multiplexes in other countries.
Okay? 자, 외국에 있는 영화관은 어떻게 생겼는지 여러분 가보신 분들은 아시겠지만 정확하게 어떤 모습을 하고 있는지 묘사를 하는 것을 이제 한번 들어볼 텐데 우리나라 걸 묘사를 할 수 있으니까
Right.
듣고도 이해할 수 있어야겠죠? It's our lovely Tell Me segment and we do have Serena and a lovely interviewee on standby.
Well, let's do it. Tell me, tell me.
Hello everyone. Thanks for joining me on Tell Me, Tell Me. 안녕하세요 여러분. 저는 세리나 황입니다. Okay, today the question is what does the movie theater you go to look like? Here we have David from Bermuda. Hello David.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good. David, what does a typical movie theater look like in Bermuda or the one that you go to?
That's a good question. We have 2 or 3 in Bermuda, I think. One of them's fairly up to date and modern, I guess, what you're used to. And the other 2 are very outdated. One of them, I think, was around when the military from the United States were in Bermuda. And that's been a few years, so it needs some updating. But, I mean, they serve their purpose. So.
Right. Wow, I think that would be really interesting because it's like a piece of history, right?
I guess so, for Bermuda, yeah, definitely.
Can you describe what this movie theater looks like?
It's not as outdated as I'm probably making it out to
Okay.
be. But I mean, compared to what we're used to as a modern movie theatre, I mean, it's got a really big screen, so that helps. I mean, just low seating, not very comfortable like your modern theatres.
Okay.
No really convenience store as such, you know, to get concessions and whatnot. But it serves its purpose. Whereas we have a new one also, which is very, very up to date.
So which one do you go to, the modern one or the older one?
It depends which movies are on. In Bermuda, certain movie theatres have rights to certain companies' films. So if you want more of a Hollywood kind of blockbuster, they go to the newest theatre, as they should do, really.
Okay. Now, how about multiplex theatre? Is that the more modern one?
It's hardly a multiplex. It has two screens, one fairly bigger screen and a new one, which is literally just a room converted into a newer theatre with probably about 40, 50 seats in it. But it's comfortable, reclining chairs and things like that.
Do you have any movie theatres in Bermuda that are connected to other types of businesses?
Yes, the newer one, again, most of it's based around the new theatre. It's actually part of a restaurant. It's called Speciality Cinema and Grill. You can get your cooked food, your pizzas, your burgers, and take them into the movie with you. They have ice creams and smoothies. It's a 2-for-1 kind of.
That's nice, because at a typical movie theater here in Korea, all you can really get is maybe popcorn, hot dogs, that's it, right? But to actually get good food and be able to eat it while you watch a movie, that's great.
It's good, yeah. You get proper cooked meals. You can have lamb, rice. You could have a pizza if you wanted a pizza.
Yum, yum, yum. Okay, and how often do you go to these movie theaters?
Quite often, actually. There's not much to do in Bermuda, especially in the winter. So it's like Christmas when a new movie comes out. So everybody rushes to the movies, and probably 2-3 times a month if we can afford it, because it's quite expensive. So yeah, quite often. Quite often.
Is going to the theater to watch a movie something that's common in Bermuda?
It is. Again, in the winter, it's very, very popular. They have all the latest children's movies in the daytime, and they show the adults' movies in the evenings, and it's quite popular. And the local speciality, they also rent out the whole theatre for parties and things, so you can get your children's DVDs in there and watch it on the big screen, and also sporting events occasionally. So they have Manny Pacquiao fights. Obviously, he's very, very popular in the Philippines, and there's a lot of Filipinos in Bermuda. So they show the fights there sometimes as well.
We had a good conversation with David, and he was telling us about the different types of movie theaters in Bermuda. All right, back to you guys in the studio. I'll see you next time. Bye.